You come and move around like a fresh brush when the school is out, when the booze is up, when the sun is down. Enjoy the ride.
All right, guys, welcome all to the channel. Once again, The Lazy Way. Thank you all for tuning in for another figure review on Ichigo Kurosaki. So I don't really know much about this guy. I hope I don't get shamed for this, but I have never actually watched the anime Bleach. I do know that it has been around for the longest, and this is his new wardrobe that he has, I guess, in the new season or the new episode or new movie. I don't know. I can't keep up with what they gave us. Like I said, I don't know too much about him, but I was kind of like scrolling, and once he was announced, I was like, man, this guy looks pretty cool. So I don't know. This figure actually kind of might get me into the anime. I know it's been a while since it has came out, and I know they are doing new steps to kind of, I guess, bring back the so-called anime, so I think that's really cool. Like I said, don't know too much about him, but all I know is my boy looks dope with the black and white wardrobe. He has the nice orange hair. Don't know too much about his history. If I did, I'd give a little bit of lesson on that. So he is dripping from head to toe. I know I said in my other videos that my stand was broken, but as you can see, he has his, not his cape, but his wardrobe just kind of all tattered up. So that looks really nice on him. The details on this guy is actually really, really nice. I just like how he looks. So enough of the aesthetic. Let's look at his articulation. Hoping that the soft leather or plastic does not hinder him in any way. So moving on to the head, because everybody knows I like to start with that first. He is able to look down this much. Why they got him to look down from his neck joint is beyond me. He's able to move left and right, but like I said, I don't know, he just doesn't have the range in motion when it comes to the top part of his head. I don't know. I don't even see it. I don't feel it. Hold on. There's like a piece of hair on him. So I don't see it. I don't feel it. It's just not there. Anyways, he can't really move side to side. So the top part of his head is just really not, you can't really do anything with it. Whereas his neck joint, you can do a lot with it. I don't know why they did that design on him. Anyways, moving on down to the shoulders, he's able to do the T-pose very, very good, as if he was jumping off of something. So there you go. He does have a nice butterfly joint right here, as you can see. So good butterfly joint. Can cross his arm if he needs to. You can rotate right here at the bicep, so that's really good. Double jointed elbows, so we like that from Shfiguarts. And he has a wrist swivel right here where his hands can go up and down as much as he pleases. So when it comes to his top part of his abdomen, he's able to use it about, let's see, about this much, so nothing too crazy. He's able to come back maybe about this much. So I mean, that's not really going to give you any range of motion except for the bottom part. Now the bottom part, you have to actually kind of go behind the cape and move it. If not, then you will not be moving anywhere because you will be pulling on his wardrobe. So with that, now you're kind of able to, you know, manipulate it a little better and just get those dynamic poses. So that's cool right there. Moving on down to his legs. So I want to talk about this real quick. It's a soft plastic, so it's really not going to be hindering him, even though when you move his legs, probably might hinder him a little bit once he does splits, but we'll get to that. So he's able to move his leg up about this much, so that's really good. Nice generous motion. So when it comes to moving his legs out, like I said, you won't be able to because it kind of hinders him. So you can probably move his legs out like this and be okay, but as far as doing it the other way, no, looks like a no-go. You have a thigh swivel right here, so that's good, and then you also have bends at the knee, which they look nice. They try to, I get it, they try to, you know, have it stay hidden, but even then it still kind of comes off looking kind of weird. So when it comes to his foot, he's able to put it down that much and put it up that much. And then he has some toe articulation right here, as well as some ankle pivot right here. And then that's how it looks from the bottom. I don't think he has a boot cut. No, he doesn't. So that's it for the articulation on the homeboy Ichigo. Let's take a look at homeboy's accessories. Let me just put him off to the side before he gets mad at me. Okay, so you're off to the side there, bud. Okay, so when it comes to his accessories, he does come with somewhat a lot, I guess. I'm so used to like SH Figuarts giving us like maybe 3 face plates and whatnot. So he comes with this kind of like surprise faceplate, which is, I like him in this. Like, I probably might have him posed in this the whole time. So that looks really good. Kind of scared, maybe concerned. I don't know. Next, we have this kind of yelling face right here. So this looks really nice. Yelling face, just kind of like, I'm ready to do it. Let's go. And then we have him just kind of like a mean, stern, maybe open. His mouth is open just a little bit, just slightly. So he still looks good right there. And then his, his stern face right here, which we have. So not to be confused with the other face that it kind of comes on. This is more of like a kind of neutral face, whereas the other face that he comes with straight out of the package is kind of more, hold on, let me see. It's kind of more like looking at you, but a little bit more mad. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways, slight differences, but nonetheless different. Moving on down to the hands for anybody that wants them. He has open palm hands. They're done nicely. Two-tone color on the palm, and then the other black color on the top of his hand. Those same colors and patterns are adapted to his weapon holding hands. So you get a pair of those. And then last but not least, you get a pair of kind of open, relaxed palm hands. These aren't open palm. These are more like relaxed palm hands. From when he's just chilling, eating some ramen noodle, I don't know. And then the last accessory that we have, of course, the main meat and potatoes of this is his sword. So you can see it right there. He has detail right there. He even has the chain that kind of comes down. He has the, let's see, the nice red and black pattern on the hilt. So that looks really good. You can even see the pattern right here on it, on the guard. And then it just goes, man, check that out. I like the indentations right here where they kind of spike out, and then it kind of tapers off, so that looks really good. Just be careful with this. I took it out of the package and it does feel like a little flimsy, so just be careful with that. I know you guys already have a lot of figures that you have to watch out for, but this is no exception. Just be careful with the long sword. So with that being said, I'm going to put as much accessories as I can on the homeboy Ichigo and then give my final thoughts. Let's go. Alright guys, this is him with as much accessories as I can put on him. As you can see, he has the yelling face. He also has the sword holding hand as well as the sword. And then he has the open palm hand right there that's close to Pikachu in the background. As you can see, everything about this dude just looks dope. He is a tall figure in my opinion. He's scaled a little bit different in my opinion with all the other SH Figuarts. Look at that sword, how it just goes pretty much to the edge of the screen. So he does have a long sword. As you can see, he just looks nice wielding it, even from right there in that pose. This to me is overall good figure. If you guys don't already have him, I suggest you go out and get him. Of course, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have already gotten him, since me, I'm a newbie and new to this series and the anime as well. So hope to see him maybe in my queue, in my playlist as I'm watching anime. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know if I'll get the other his other companions or his other rivals in this line. All I know is SH Figuarts. I love that line. I have a love-hate relationship with the line, but with all that being said, this guy is a good figure to cop, you know, not drop. So with all that being said, I thank you all for tuning in to The Lazy Way. I appreciate everybody supporting the channel since day one. And like I've said, the channel is lazy, but the movement ain't.
Open for plans tonight.